Switch the dial, pull up a chair. Luke's got a mic and too much air. From headlines wild to late night bits, he'll say it all, and none of it sticks.
What's up, nerds? Back with another video. It is Barry Luke here again with another video. Still sick, still rocking the deep voice, and we'll see how long this goes on. Hopefully within the next couple days I am feeling better. Not that I'm complaining necessarily, but the video topic, while I am, in this outward, while I've got this voice, I figured it would be an appropriate time to talk about singing, the way my voice sounds, and I've just always kind of thought about it, and I've been kind of reflecting more about it recently, and part of me has always thought that my natural voice was lower than what it was like regularly, right? And that's because whenever I sing or would sing or did melodies or, because on this channel, I actually am not sure if they're public. They're unlisted 100% if they're not public, but I have multiple covers on this channel. I've done covers, I've recorded my own music, I've written my own music. As of the posting of this video, the last video I uploaded was an AI album of like a bunch of like background music, and I have people that I don't blame them, right? But it's funny how, people come at me for like AI music stuff. And again, it's not like, how would they know, right? It's not like they would know, but it's funny how, before I ever did any AI music stuff, first it was me writing and recording all of my own music. The exact opposite of AI is it was all done, it was all 100% me, no AI generation, whatever. And so, but when I, do these songs, covers, recordings, whatever, right? It was always easier to do the deeper and the lower, baritone lines of these songs, right? And now when I'm, sick and I'm dealing with this, right? It's a lot easier for me to talk like this. This is partially how... so basically what it feels like is it feels like my throat, like right now, whenever I cough up like a phlegmy, like sticky kind of like, not snot, but it's like it's like a gel kind of, right? And that's because my vocal cords are inflamed, and so to soothe them, they're getting covered, or the body is creating this, phlegm gel to cover them, right? But it really is very natural for me to talk like this, at least, or at least it was always natural for me to sing like this. Whenever I tried to sing, if I was singing tenor, or, so you've got falsetto, right? Or guys have falsetto voice where they kind of talk like this, right? Even that fucking killed me right there. Oh my God, it looks like a dagger in the back of my throat. Anyway, the point of this video is that I might just fucking take this as an excuse to switch up my voice. Fuck it, dude. Just say that, oh yeah, no, I got sick one time and I never healed, and now I just sound like Barry White. Hey, there's nothing I could do about it. Sorry. I wish I could sound like Charlie Day and have a higher pitched, shrill voice or something, but I don't know what to tell you, because it's interesting how I still feel like I'm talking with my natural cadence or like my natural voice, natural, quote unquote, right? But I'm just, an octave lower. I mean, like, it's like kind of freaky, right? And so who knows, when I'm not sick, who knows what my voice will sound like? I mean, am I going to go back to, or am I going to be able to go back to sounding like what I sounded like before, or talking how I sounded before? Because it's so much easier for me to talk like this. And I was thinking about it, like, why did my voice sound the way it did before? Like, what's going on here, right? And I think part of what it is subconsciously was, if I had a deeper voice, no one would be listening to me, or no one would be able to hear me, right? Because, that's just the way it works. Bass is lower vibration. It's a lower sound unless you are paying attention, or you're listening to it very loudly. You just don't hear that compared to if someone had a higher pitched, shriller voice. And so maybe part of it was like, the subconscious insecure part of me, wanted to have a higher voice so that I would be noticed. Definitely part of, my childhood, as far as like the way I was raised, and it's also kind of like a I think part of it really is a New Yorker thing where, you kind of get a little higher, whenever you get excited, you get a little higher, but like you kind of like work your way up a little bit. As your emotions raise, you also work up, a little bit, as a way to indicate. It's like, okay, there's all sorts of ways you can pick up on people's intents. And one of the intense ways to pick up on that was, well, if I'm talking 6 octaves higher than how I normally talked, maybe I'm not exactly speaking like in a 100% serious tone. I don't know, just things I've just been thinking about. And again, who knows, hopefully I get better soon, right? And I know I obviously won't be like sounding like this when I get better, right? But definitely don't be surprised. I mean, fuck it, dude. I mean, I've been kind of like had this on the back burner in the back of my mind forever. I mean, like all the times that I sing, like every time I sing, and it's just so much more natural for me to sing deeper. And then I go back to talking in the same tone that I was trying to sing, and it's so much harder. And I'm just like, man, like, what's going on? Like, am I supposed to be deeper down? Am I supposed to be lower? Like, what's the deal here? So this is Barry Luke signing out. We'll see how this whole voice experiment goes, but don't be surprised if in future videos it is a octave down or so. And this is the video for, this is the putting this one out there for posterity's sake. So if people are like, wait a second, didn't that guy used to sound different? Yeah, I did used to sound different. And then I got sick, and then I never healed up properly. And now I've just got a deeper voice for the rest of my life. Or at least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Thanks for watching. Smoke grass, eat ass, be excellent to each other. I will see you guys in the next video. Deuce.
Like the vid, leave a word, drop a comment, get absurd, subscribe if you had some fun. We drop bangers one by